Hello and welcome to Daily Salar Digital. Happy Friday, and let's look at the updates that made the headlines today. In an ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, airstrikes persisted in Gaza even in previously declared safe zones. The United States reaffirmed its support for Israel and prioritized securing the release of hostages held by Hamas. Palestinians in Gaza awaited emergency aid promised by the US President Joe Biden. Israel continued its bombardment of Hamas-controlled targets. Israeli Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development Avi Disher made controversial remarks, stating that Israel would target Hamas like human animals during and after the war. He referred to their behavior as animalistic and vowed not to let anyone escape. Additionally, Swedish climate change activist Greta Thunberg expressed solidarity with Palestinians and Gaza, announcing her intention to protest. Today, people around the world are striking in support of Palestine. Let's hope for a peaceful resolution to the conflict. South Carolina's Pepper X was named the world's hottest pepper by Guinness World Records. Pepper X has 2.69 million Scoville heat units, which is higher than pepper spray's 1.6 million SHU. Ed Curry curated the world's spiciest chili. Previously, Carolina pepper, which was also grown by Curry, held the record with an average of 1,641,183 SHU. After India threatened to revoke diplomatic immunity for all but 21 of Canada's diplomats and their families, 41 Canadian diplomats left India. Officials from Canada called the threat a violation of international law. Ottawa also expelled an Indian diplomat. Relations between India and Canada have deteriorated since Prime Minister Justin Trudeau publicly linked Indian intelligence to the murder of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar last month. Telangana Minister K.T. Rama Rao responded to allegations of corruption against the Bharat Rashtra Samiti made by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi. Rama Rao dismissed Gandhi's claims, stating, "I don't consider him a leader, I consider him a reader. He starts reading scripts without paying attention to what is written in them." Rama Rao also criticized Gandhi's PCC chief Revanth Reddy, comparing him to Dawood Ibrahim and Charles Sobraj. Rahul Gandhi has been actively campaigning in Telangana, accusing the BRS of corruption and calling it BJP's B team. During his Vijayabheri Yatra, Gandhi claimed that the BRS would support the BJP in the Lok Sabha. He also mentioned that he has faced legal cases, while Telangana Chief Minister KCR has not been questioned by investigative agencies. The Karnataka cabinet has decided to relax the rule requiring newly graduated doctors to complete rural service. The government introduced and promulgated the Compulsory Rural Service Amendment Bill 2023 through an ordinance. All MBBS postgraduate and super specialty graduates are required to serve a year compulsorily in rural government healthcare facilities. If medical students fail to comply, a fine of Rs 15 to 30 lakh was imposed. According to H.K. Patil, Minister of Law and Parliamentary Affairs, the number of vacant government positions would determine how much rural service was required. He further stated that the government is rationalizing its use of human resources while lowering its financial burden. In Karnataka's Mandya district, a 45-year-old man was killed after a quarrel with his wife and son. The incident happened in Chaparaduddi village in Maddur Taluk. The wife and son fled to Bengaluru but were arrested early this morning. The police said that the couple had a strained relationship and often argued over domestic issues. The son had a job in Bengaluru and the mother moved in with him. Yesterday, when the wife returned to the village to perform a puja, the husband refused her entry, leading to a heated argument. Later, the son questioned his father about the allegations made against his mother, which escalated into a quarrel. Tragically, the father was attacked with a wooden plow on his head and succumbed to his injuries. The police have registered a murder case under Section 302 of the Indian Penal Code. The Adani Group, controlled by billionaire Gautam Adani, is closing in on an agreement on Rs 29,098 crore loan to refinance existing debt that was borrowed to pay for the acquisition of Ambuja Cements Limited. The deal would be among the top 10 biggest loans in Asia this year. The company's bonds and shares have declined since US-based Hindenburg Research claimed allegations of fraud. The Formula E series will return to Hyderabad in 2024 season, the organizers announced on October 19. The organizers announced that Hyderabad, which made its debut on the calendar this year, will host a race on February 10, 2024. Hyderabad and Shanghai have been confirmed as host cities for season 10 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. Vijay's highly anticipated film Leo has made a smashing entry at the box office. It marks his reunion with director Lokesh Kanagaraj after the blockbuster Master. According to film trade analyst Manobala Vijayabalan, Leo has secured the 8th highest opening for any Indian film worldwide. It even broke the opening record of Shah Rukh Khan's blockbuster Pathan. With Vijay in a rugged avatar and a thrilling storyline involving a serial killer and Sanjay Dutt as the villain, Leo is definitely a must-watch. Trisha Krishnan adds to the excitement as Vijay's wife in the film. Well, those were the latest updates for the day. For latest news and updates, subscribe to Daily Salar Digital.